Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Khalid Masood Kareem. In this weekly video tutorial, I will share technical aspects of top volume leaders of the Karachi Stock Exchange. The purpose of this video is only for showing technical aspects and techniques. It is not a recommendation to buy or sell. The Karachi Stock Exchange 100 Index closed at 42,470 level on December 11, 2020. The weekly closing is above the projected weekly pivot level of 42,323 level. The weekly resistance and support levels are at 42,898 and 41,928 respectively. Technically, the index has produced a small-bodied white candle, with a volume, which is greater than last week's volume. The spread between weekly closing and pivot is also reducing. Such findings suggest a sideways behavior. The PRL closed at 21.19 level on December 11, 2020. The closing is above the weekly pivot level of 20.48. The weekly resistance and support levels are at 23.03 and 19.25 respectively. Technically, the stock had made a bullish breakout from the multi-week consolidation zone and is likely to test the overhead resistance zone. The TRG has closed at 75.03 level on December 11, 2020. The closing is above the weekly pivot level of 74.48. The weekly resistance and support levels are at 80.00 and 67.29 respectively. Technically, the stock is in rising trend. The appearance of a spinning candle is just a pause in trend. The Unity Foods has closed at 28.25 level on December 11, 2020. The closing is above the weekly pivot level of 27.91. The weekly resistance and support levels are at 37.66 and 25.94 respectively. Technically, the stock may opt for a sideways movement. The PIBTL closed at 13.25 level on December 11, 2020. The closing is above the weekly pivot level of 13.04. The weekly resistance and support levels are at 14.18 and 12.41 respectively. Technically, the stock is contained within a pennant pattern. The Maple Leaf Cement closed at 41.29 level on December 11, 2020. The closing is above the weekly pivot level of 41.14. The weekly resistance and support levels are at 44.40 and 36.11 respectively. Technically, the stock is in sideways mode. Hope you have enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe to my YouTube channel.